So setting yourself up here, you want your feet to be firmly on the ground in line with your knees, which are in line with your hip bones at the front. Torso and chest is nice and relaxed, palms flat on the floor either side of your hips. Take a deep breath into the air, through the nose, and then exhale through the mouth, peeling off the floor. We're going to reach the fingertips forward. You're going to take a deep breath in to hold, exhale to hold, and then breathing in to gently lower the spine back down. Now, if you wish to make it a bit harder, you're going to exhale to peel off. You're going to inhale to float the arms up and over the head. You're going to exhale to reach forwards again, and then inhale to gently lower. If that's too much for you today, you're just going to exhale, peel off, and then inhale, floating back down. But as you do this, to make sure that your belly button really draws in towards your spine, really drawing in that abdominal wall. So really think of that scooping action rather than pressing out. You just have 4 more, nice and steady. Inhale, exhale. You want to coordinate with your breathing as you do this. You want to stay nice and light in the arms if you're floating your arms up and over the head. We don't want any tension. We want to use the core to really power this movement. No tension in the shoulders. Keep the feet firmly on the ground. One last time. Exhale, peeling off. Inhale. Exhale. And then gently lower it down. From there, we're going to take our right leg and we're going to float up to tabletop position. So just finding a fold in the leg. We don't want any stretch or tension in the hips. And then keeping the hips nice and level, keeping the torso relaxed, that left leg is going to join. So you should feel it firing up in the core. Right leg floats down, left leg floats down. And just repeating that a couple of times. Nice and steady. Really taking note of what the torso is doing is to bring that second leg up to tabletop. Feel that firing up. We don't want to lift the ribs, we don't want to arch the torso, and then just holding it there, holding both legs up in the air. From there, we take the right leg. Inhale as we send it out to the diagonal. We're going to exhale as we lower. Now you don't have to take the leg very far, but keep it lengthened, keep extending from the hip flexor. You float it back up, lift that, draw that knee back in. Breathing in other side, nice and steady. The lower you take that leg, the harder it is to control, the more intense the movement is. So working within your range of how your body's feeling today, nice and steady, using that core, keeping the spine nice and lengthened. Breathing in, breathing out. That leg nice and long, and the knee comes in. One more time each side. Shoulders remain relaxed. Torso stays lengthened. Nice and steady. Breathing in. Breathing out. Deep breath in. And out. Then we're going to squeeze the thighs and the knees and the calves together. Option if your legs are tired to float the feet back down to the floor. We take a deep breath in. Exhale. We're going to float the legs over to the right side, but we're going to keep that left shoulder glued to the mat. So we're loosening up in the waist, finding those obliques, really draw the legs back to the center. Exhale to take the legs over to the other side. Keeping the shoulder blades, the shoulders glued to the mat. Inhale back to center. Now the same thing if your feet are on the floor. You're going to drift the knees over to one side, allow the pelvis to lift off, and then really using the core, drawing that belly button in as you bring the legs to center. Keeping both shoulders nice and grounded, upper body relaxed, and then core engages as you bring it to center. You just have one more time each side. Exhale. Finding that twist. Inhale, drawing it back to center. Take a good breathing. And then if you haven't already, floating your feet back down in line with your hip bones at the front. Bringing the hands to the back of the head, elbows wide. We take a deep breath in. Exhale, peeling the upper body off the ground, coming into a sit-up. We're going to use our hands to hold around the back of our thighs to just creep ourselves up a little more. We're going to return the hands to the head and then lower the spine back down. Exhale as you peel off, using the hands to assist you as you creep up, still scooping, still finding that length. Hands to head and gently lower, just 2 more like that. Exhale, peeling off. Use the hands, holding it there with the core, and then gently lower. Elbows nice and wide, feet connected to the ground, hands to head, and gently lower. From here, same thing, but you're not going to use the hands against the thighs. You're going to reach the fingertips, lifting up, hands to head, and lower. Peeling off on 1, reach for 2, return the hands 3, and 4. You have 4 more, peeling off, breathing in, breathing out, and lower. So keep your feet connected to the ground. Knees are nice and still in space, and 2 more. Drawing the belly button in, hold that strong core, and lower. From here, you're going to take your right leg and you're going to float up to tabletop again. Left leg is going to join, peeling the upper body off, deep breath in. Exhale, you're going to extend that right leg as you torso twist to the left, finding that crisscross, breathing into center. Exhale, other side. Breathing in, you have 3 more each side. Exhale as you twist. Inhale back to center. Nice and steady. You have that control now. Adding all the elements together. Twisting through the waist, extending that leg, holding the torso up nice and steady. You have 2 more each side. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last time, you can do this. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And center. Release the right leg. Release the left leg. Release the upper body and take a full body stretch. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lengthen through the fingertips and the toes. And when you're ready, you're going to draw that right knee in towards your chest. You're going to hug it nice and tight so that you can feel a stretch down the front of that left hip flexor. Just let your left leg fall along the mat, nice and heavy. Breathing in, breathing out. Deep breath in and out. And we're going to plant our left foot down to extend our right leg. So we're going in for a hamstring stretch now. We're going to get ready for our scissor exercise. So just lengthening through the hamstrings. If your flexibility allows, extending that left leg. If your hamstrings are a bit tight today, you're going to bring that left foot in towards the sit bones. Really finding length and extension through that right leg. Gently drawing it in towards you. Deep breath in. And out. Swapping over. Hugging that left knee nice and tight. Feeling that stretch down the front of the right hip flexor. Breathing in. Really using your arms to draw in that knee nice and tight. Deep breath in. And out. And then planting that right foot down, extending through that left leg. Feeling that stretch in the hamstring. Lightly holding around the shin or drawing in from the thigh. Keeping the hips level as you do so. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then we're going to send both legs into the air, going in for our scissor exercise. right shin. Peeling the upper body off the ground, really finding that scooping sensation that we've had during the abdominals in, looking directly in front, the inhale. Exhale, left leg floats down towards the floor. Keep that extension. Inhale to lift, swapping over. Exhale as you float the right leg down. Breathing in. So the hips and the pelvis stay exactly where they are. They don't rock. They don't wobble. We keep the torso nice and controlled. Nice and steady. Inhale. Exhale. Here, you're going to hold. And you're going to draw that top leg in towards and swap. You do 2 bounces and switch. Nice and steady. And switch. Keep the legs long. Keep the torso lifted for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to send both legs up into the air. We're going to lower the torso down, palms flat into the floor. And we're going to lower the legs on 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a full body stretch. Deep breath in and out. We're going to go in for a second round. Peeling the knees in towards the chest to extend the legs. Wrapping the hands around the shin. Now if you wish to make it harder, hands to the back of the head. We inhale. Exhale, floating that left leg down. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Holding the next one open. 2 bounces and switch. Hold that torso up. You've got this. Core is nice and strong. Legs nice and long. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs up. Lowering the upper body, palms flat on the ground. Lower on 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen it out. Take another full body stretch. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And when you're ready, you're going to plant your feet into the floor. We're going to go in for our shoulder bridge exercise now. So setting yourself up once again, feet in line with knees, which are in line with hip bones, palms flat on the floor. We're going to take a deep breath in to prepare. And then exhale, you're going to tuck your pelvis. You're going to press your lower back into the mat. And you're just going to lift your hips off the floor. 1 inch, and then you're going to place the pelvis back down, finding neutral with that spine. Just that. Exhale as you tuck and lift, and then gently lower. Now, you're really going to engage that core, draw in the abdominal wall, hips stay level, and then gently place it back down. You want to press against your feet, so you're feeling that whole body connection, and lower. As you press against your feet, feeling the pelvic floor really engage. Just 2 more like that. We're just finding the initiation point and release. Tuck and lift and release. Deep breath in. Exhale, this time going in for your full shoulder bridge. Nice long line between your knees to your shoulders. We take a deep breath in to hold. And then exhale, starting at the top of your spine. 1 vertebra at a time, refinding the mat, breathing in. Exhale, tuck and lift, find that initiation point, and then roll the spine all the way up. Deep breath in to hold. And exhale, floating the spine all the way back down. We're going to add the arms now, breathing in. Exhale, same thing, rolling up through the spine. From here, we inhale to float the arms up and over the head. Then we exhale, starting at the top of the spine, rolling all the way back down again. And then floating the palms back down to the floor. Exhale, tuck and lift. Breathing in. Keep keep the hips level. Start with the top, roll it down, pelvis to the very last thing to touch. And then float the arms back down. Now we're going to go in for a tiny sequence. So just bring the heels slightly closer into your sit bones. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, tuck and lift, rolling back up into that shoulder bridge. From here, we're going to lift the heels off, place them back down. Heels come off and down. Have 6 and lower. 5. For 4, keep the hips level. For 3. For 2. Last one, keep the heels off. We're going to release the hips halfway down towards the mat. Press it back up. And release. And press. Release. And press. As you press, squeeze the glutes. Really lift those hips high. You have 3. You have 2. You have 1. You're going to lower the heels, take a deep breath in. Exhale, releasing the right leg, float it up to tabletop position, nice and steady. Inhale, lower. Left leg floats up and lower. So you keep the hips level as that right leg floats up, press against that left foot and lower. Left leg and lower. You're going to take the right leg and you're going to hold it up here. You're going to roll back down the spine, starting with the top. Pelvis is the very last thing to touch. Breathing in at the bottom. Exhale, tuck and lift. Press against that left foot to roll all the way up. Deep breath in, one more time. Exhale, keep the hips level. Although that leg is up, keep the hips level. Strengthening the hamstrings and the glutes. Lifting up, deep breath in. Float that leg down, breathing in. And rolling the spine all the way back down. We have to even it out. But quick hug in at the knees, rolling out your back. And then when you're ready, setting up your feet again in line with your knees, in line with your hip bones. Deep breath in at the bottom. Exhale, tuck and lift. Rolling the spine all the way up. Lift the heels and lower. And lift and lower. For 6 and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, keep the hip heels lifted, release the hips and press, and lower and press. You know what you're doing now. Nice and steady, and press. We have 4, release. For 3, release. 2. Last one, lower the heels, deep breath in. Exhale, left leg floats up, nice and gentle, just like you're walking. Exhale, breathing in, keep the hips level, keep everything lifted, one long line. Right leg, find that tabletop. Inhale, and then we hold it on the left, deep breath in, rolling the spine back down. Keep that control, find the vertebrae, breathing in. Tuck the pelvis, press the lower back, press against that right foot, deep breath in. Exhale, rolling down the spine, one vertebra at a time, breathing in. Press against the foot, using that whole underside of the body. Float that foot down, deep breath in. And exhale, rolling down. Really well done. You worked hard. Now just rock it out, rolling from side to side. Let your head just release left to right, breathing in, breathing out. Breath in and out. And when you're ready, you're just going to plant that left foot on the floor, opening up that right hip to just place that right ankle in front of the left knee, opening up through the knee. Your back is nice and grounded, and we're just going to use our hands to thread through the gap, lifting that left thigh in towards us, taking a stretch for the glutes, for the outer thigh, drawing the legs in towards you, deep breath in, Deep breath out. Stretch it out with every exhale. Just see if you can release some tension. Two more breaths. And swapping over. Really open up that left hip, open up the knee, find that right angle, and then threading through, drawing that thigh in towards your chest. Really relaxing your back into the ground and just breathing through the stretch. With every exhale, just deepening through, drawing that thigh closer in towards your chest, really using your arms here. And then releasing out the stretch, shaking it out, and just coming up. Well done.